I wrote a 10,000 word book within 5 days. Hello, beautiful writers. In this video, I am going to break down my reasoning and thinking process for writing this novel. First, my question to myself was, what type of story will this be? Adventure? Supernatural? Action? If you have not seen my video about the type of stories I will be talking about primarily for this channel, check out my video that will be linked in the description. For this writing project of 10,000 words, I wanted to write a supernatural adventure novel. What is supernatural adventure? I am so glad you asked. It is not fantasy, meaning it does not have those spooky elements of Twilight or Harry Potter. A supernatural book is one that seems to be fantasy, but is made up of realistic elements such as faith, acts of God, and divine wonders. Alright, I decided I wanted to write a supernatural adventure book of 10,000 words. What's next? Story theme. What do you want readers to take away from this tale? It is all well and good to write a book without a theme. It would be like writing an endless phalanx of meaningless events that does not really drive home a point for the reader or for you as the writer. For this 10,000 word tale, I want my readers to see, feel, and hear the theme or the thought behind the book. That divine intervention can create a love story, even for someone who does not believe. That was my theme. What's next? I want a plot. If you have ever read a legal case, let's say one from an American court, you know that the case will have a section for facts, meaning the story that led up to why this case has now come to court. The judges or the judge then analyzes the facts and considers the law to see how they can decide the facts based on the law. The offender in the court case crossed a line with the law, and that offender will usually have to set things right for crossing that line. Think of a story plot as that law. You want your story to stay within the boundaries of the plot or the law that you are creating. It will guide you so that you don't cross the line into realms outside your planned story. Now, I know that pantsers out there are probably screaming right now. You don't need to have a plot that is set in stone, a pantser might say. Therefore, making your plot like the law that guides your story is unnecessary. I agree, to an extent. If you are someone who does not like to write plots, but simply wants your story to fall into place as you write, at least take this unsolicited advice from me. Know how you want the story to end. If you know the end, you can do whatever you want to make the middle fit it. Finally, character development. You know the type of story you want to write. You know how you want it to end, your plot. Your rational next step is to figure out who is going to be in your story. I was watching a movie the other day, and in the middle, the main character, who had been a sensible individual throughout the movie, now got into a scene of reckless gambling. I was irate. What was wrong with him, I wondered. Why did I feel so connected to the story that I could respond to a mere scene in such a way? Because of the characters in the story. The writer of that story, that plot, that movie had written it in such a way that people could connect with the story character like they were a real-life person. The person viewing the movie or reading the story could feel the pain of the characters, their experiences, even the stupid things that they were doing. That is the next step in this story writing phase that I embarked upon for my 10,000 word book. Write out your characters. Give them names, give them roles, but most importantly, make them into real persons with personalities, with features that the reader will expect from them. These were the 3 main things I needed to iron out when writing my 10,000 word short book. And here you have it. My 10,000 word book is called A Tale from the North. Of course, I will do some more sprucing and editing, and that will take us to the next videos on editing your work like a lawyer and then marketing it. Till then, beautiful writers, bye!